everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and happy Sunday to each and every one of you. Yes, Sunday, the weekend's coming to a close. A new week, a new work week is starting. What are you gonna do? But we are getting a little bit closer to Christmas. That's awesome. Very excited for Christmas this year since it is my son's first Christmas. Really excited to celebrate that with him. Plus, getting all kinds of goodies for Christmas presents as well. You can't complain about that. So today what I have for you is a collection update. Picked up some titles actually last night. Very late last night. Actually, after I got done shooting my yesterday's Daily Sickness video, which was actually the new library tour video. If you haven't seen that, check out yesterday's video. It's a whole new library tour video. After I got done shooting that and getting it posted and stuff like that, I went around to Cash Converters. I figured I had some time. I didn't think they closed till 8. Apparently, and this store is the worst hours whatsoever. Cash Converters, awesome store, love them to death, but worst hours ever. Monday through Friday, they're open to 8. Apparently, Saturday, they're open till 7, and then Sunday, they're open from like 12 to 6. So, the Sunday hours I can get. The week hours, even though I think 8 is a stupid time to close, I think they should at least be open to like 9. Whatever, but then they close at 7 on a Saturday. It just seems so random. Why would you close early on a Saturday? Weekends are big shopping days, and people have off work. You want to keep your store open so people can go shopping, including myself. But no, they close at 7. So I got out there at 7 o'clock thinking I was going to have an hour to spend in the store. No, they were closed. So that sucked, but I figured, I'm already all the way out here. What am I going to do? I figured, well, I'm going to drive down the road 5 minutes, head out to the mall. There's this crappy little mall by Cash Converters, and there's an FYE in there. This mall has 6 stores inside. The whole mall is almost abandoned. This mall used to be great when I was a kid. Loved going there. Tons of people shopping there. Tons of stores. But over the years, the mall is just dying and dying and dying. All the big stores have left. There's nothing in this mall anymore, and it's kind of sad. They were actually talking about tearing it down a little bit ago, but I think somebody else bought it and they're gonna keep it for now. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if it eventually gets torn down. But anyway, there is an FYE in this mall. That's the only thing worth going to the mall for, and there's a pretty good pizza shop. So if you want pizza, that's another reason to go to the shop or the mall. But really, for me, FYE is the only reason I ever go to this mall whatsoever, and I don't usually go to it very often because it's just a crappy mall, and I don't feel like just driving out there to go to FYE. But since I was already all the way out there, figured, hell, why not go to FYE, see what's going on? Maybe they got some good deals, and actually found some pretty good deals here. It is a shame that FYE is not closer because I probably would go more often. FYE used to be a store that I hated. I despised FYE back in the day. FYE was one of those stores where if you wanted to pay 3, 4, 5 times more than you were going to pay for a movie in any other store, then you would go to FYE. If a movie that would cost you $5 at Walmart would cost you $90 at FYE. It was ridiculous just how much they mark up the prices, how crazy expensive everything was. But I realized over the last maybe 10 or so years, maybe a little less than that, but they've actually gotten some really good deals. They've started dropping the prices down. They've started having really good sales. Used movies, it's a really good place for used movies nowadays. They have a lot of really good deals on used stuff. So FYE has become a place that I actually enjoy hunting at. It's a little overwhelming because there's so much to look through. That's one of the downfalls, is that there's so much to look through when it comes to movies. I mean, they got aisles and aisles and aisles of movies, and it's not like they have a used section or something like that. You got to start rummaging through everything. In fact, even my local FYE, the FYE I was at yesterday, they've actually decided to incorporate their DVDs and Blu-rays together now, kind of sort of like what Best Buy did. So they don't even have a Blu-ray section anymore. Now the Blu-rays are just mixed in with their DVDs, which is fine. But it's even now if you just want to go in looking for a Blu-ray, well, now you got to start again rummaging through everything. So it's pretty crazy, pretty overwhelming, but the deals are there, and again, I found some. So 5 minutes later, I'm finally going to show you what I picked up. I ramble way too much. So anyway, first out here, this is really cool. I actually just recently, in fact, I think 2 days ago, added this to my wish list. I did a search for Christmas horror movies, because I have a ton of Christmas horror movies in my collection, but I wanted to see, was there, are there more that I'm missing? Are there some more that I might be interested in? Let's look it up. So I did a search on Google for Christmas horror movies, and this one came up, and I thought, you know what, I haven't seen this one yet. It looks interesting. It sounds, synopsis sounds cool. It stars Emily Blunt. I like Emily Blunt. So, I added it to my wish list, and sure enough, 2 days later, I find it at FYE, and I took all the prices off these, so I had to keep my receipt with me. I paid $2.97 for this, and this was brand new, factory sealed, and that is Wind Chill. This should be the Walmart exclusive, the DVD plus bonus digital copy, Walmart exclusive. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, the digital copy, this is an old school digital copy right here. This is not Vudu, it's not, or I'm sorry, Ultraviolet. It's not iTunes. This is one of those just ones you can like plop on your PC or put it on your Sony PlayStation Portable. So, yeah, it's one of those. Plus, the code is dead at this point. The code expired, let's see what it say, back in 2008. So, who knows? I mean, it might still be good, but it says expired back in 2008. So, yeah, little old, little late on that one. But still, very cool. I did actually watch this last night as well, because I really wanted to check it out. And it was pretty good. Interesting ghost story. It's not what I expected. Threw me for a loop like twice. I thought it was going to go one way, and I was like, okay, it's not going to go that way. And I thought, okay, it's going to go this way. Didn't go that way either. Then it turned into this ghost story. I was like, oh, pretty cool. So it was decent. Nothing amazing, nothing mind-blowing, nothing to write home about, but it's a decent movie. If you can get it for a good price, like $3, like I picked it up for, it is worth checking out. It was actually pretty cool. So I had to grab that. Some more Christmas horror for my collection. Love it. Then I picked up this triple feature set for, does it say? It's got to see on here somewhere. Wow. I know I didn't get this for free. There it is, $4.97. So $5 for this, good deal. And again, triple feature set coming with Objective Burma, Never So Few, and Go for Broke. That is awesome. So 3 war movies here. Very cool. Do tend to enjoy war movies. I've been buying a whole bunch of them lately, and I did not have any of these 3 yet, so I had to pick it up. And it appears that Objective Burma is on 1 disc, and Never So Few and Go for Broke is on a flipper disc. But at least they put the flipper disc on top. I hate when it comes with 1 standard disc and 1 flipper disc, and they put the flipper disc on the bottom, because in this hinge thing here, it just ends up scratching the flipper disc, and I hate that. This is the way it should be. If you're going to have a flipper disc, put the flipper disc on top where it's not going to get destroyed and scratched. So very cool. 3 more war movies for $5. Awesome deal. Sorry, I just came from outside. This is awesome. Grab this one for, I really should get the prices on here. That would have made sense. I want to say I picked this up for $1.88. Is that correct? It does appear that way. So I picked this up for $1.88. Awesome, awesome deal. $2. Can't complain about that. And that is Cyber Tracker 2. Also brand new factory sealed. So is this. I didn't mention that. That was also brand new factory sealed. So Cyber Tracker 2. Brand new factory seal for $1.88. Awesome find. Really cool. I just recently picked up Cyber Tracker. So very cool to have this sequel now. Not something you come across very often. Cyber Tracker 2, how Cyber Tracker you don't come across very often, but Cyber Tracker 2 is just not, it's just not one of those titles that you see everywhere. So very cool to get this for so cheap, brand new. That is awesome. Really excited to have come across this. Awesome find in my opinion. Another awesome find here, and this I paid $5 for, $4.97, but a really good deal. That is a double feature set of Omega Doom and Blind Fury. Really wanted this one for Blind Fury, since I do already have Blind Fury on VHS. I'm picking this up to replace my VHS copy, but nothing wrong with Omega Doom as well. It looks like an awesome movie. Robots rule the Earth, only one man can stop them. So cool. And Blind Fury, he's lucky he can't see what he's up against. Just so cool. These are going to be fun cheeseball movies right here. $5 for this, brand new, factory sealed. And it comes on a flipper disc, unfortunately, not 2 separate discs, but that's okay. It's a really cool find. Again, not something I come across very often, and very cool to replace my Blind Fury VHS tape. So very awesome. Another fantastic find. One of the reasons why I also have been really enjoying FYE lately, they actually have a pretty decent stock of catalog titles, like back catalog titles, like older stuff, like, again, weird random stuff like Blind Fury and Cyber Tracker 2. You're not going to run out to Walmart or Best Buy and find these. So it's really cool to find this stuff at places like FYE. Alright, this I splurged on. This I spent $12.99, so I spent a bit more than I would normally pay. I went $3 over my normal limit, but this is something I've been looking for some time now. I never come across it cheap, although with that being said, I guarantee you next week I'll come across this for like $2 because that's how it works. Every time I finally go, screw it, I'm going to pay the extra money and buy something, I end up finding it for really cheap, like right away. But it's the only one of these I didn't have, really needed to get it, and I said, screw it. It was on sale for $13. I just said, hell with it. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to spend the extra $3. What the hell? And that is a complete 7th season of SpongeBob SquarePants. I have seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. I did not have 7 yet. And 8's, I believe, the last season they actually put out. Hope they start putting more seasons out. We'll see. But 8, if I'm not mistaken, was the last actual season set they put out. And I have them all except for 7. Well, I did have them all except for 7. Now I have it. Very, very cool. Like I said, spent $13 on this, which is $3 over my normal limit per season title. I usually only spend $10 per season, but the hell with it. I picked it up, had to get it. Now I have all 8 seasons that they've released. Very cool. Big fan of SpongeBob, so had to get it. Had to splurge. This is something, what should I paid? Oh, jeez. There we go. $3.97 for. Something that I've been looking at for some time now. I've heard good things about this, actually. I'm a big fan of the Stephen King version, and I know that the Stanley Kubrick version of this Stanley King title, so I just gave that away. You know, I know that version strays a lot from the actual book. It's very different, and of course I'm talking about The Shining. That version strays a lot from the actual book. From what I've been told, this is more closely resembles the actual book, and very cool. I've always wanted to see this. Like I said, I've heard good things. I hear this is actually a pretty decent miniseries, and again, that is Stephen King's The Shining. So like I said, I've had this up for some time now. I've come across this a few times, thought about picking it up, always passed. But after I've read some reviews, I saw like a little, I don't want to say documentary, but I saw a guy on YouTube talk about this for a little while. It actually seems like it's going to be a good watch. So I'm thinking I'm going to enjoy this one. Again, it seems to more closely actually follow the novel, and it just seems like a really good telling of The Shining. So I figured I'd finally pick it up. Paid $4 for it. It's the 2-disc special edition set. Not sure what makes it so special edition. I mean, it has some special features on it. I guess that's it. Because as far as the 2 discs, it has to like have 2 discs. Because it's like a mini. It's long. It's a long mini series, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, disc 1 is part 1. Disc 1 side A is part 1. Disc 1 side B is part 2, and then disc 2 is part 3. So kind of have to have 3 discs. But regardless, can't wait to check it out. Should be a good watch. If you've seen this one, leave a comment below. Let me know if it's any good. But I've heard it is, so can't wait to see it. And then I picked up 2 Blu-rays. This one here, I believe, for $5, right? Yeah, $4.94. Pretty cool. Figured I'd grab it. This was brand new, and that is Cheech and Chong's Hey Watch This. I do tend to really enjoy Cheech and Chong, so figured I'd pick it up. $5 for this, brand new factory sealed. Couldn't complain about that. Had to grab it. Very cool. And finally, this is something I was really excited about. This was marked as used for $4.94, but it was one of those things. Sometimes you find this in FYE where a brand new factory seal title is listed as used. I don't know why that happens sometimes. I'm not sure. As far as I know, FYE is not supposed to accept when they're getting trade-ins. They're not supposed to accept any movies, music, anything like that that's not already opened. I guess because you could have stolen or something like that. I don't know. But they're not supposed to accept anything that hasn't been opened. I've had that happen to me before too, where I've taken a DVD or something that I haven't opened yet, that I replaced on Blu-ray or something like that, and they're saying they couldn't take it because it hasn't been opened. But I don't know what the reason for this is, but every now and then I do come across brand new factory sealed movies at FYE that have the used sticker on it. They've never been opened, but they're marked as used. I don't get it. This is the case. This was marked as used for $5. Definitely gonna pick it up, especially since it was brand new factory sealed. And that is Mirrors 2. So excited about this. I just grabbed Mirrors on Blu-ray the other day, and now I have Mirrors 2. So I got both movies. That's great. This is the one I really want to see. For those of you out there who ever watched Even Stevens, and if you're like me and you're absolutely in love with Ren from Even Stevens, you want to marry her and spend the rest of your life with her, then you're going to really enjoy this movie. And if you've seen this movie, you know what I'm talking about. So really want to see it for her alone, but I am very interested in this movie. Definitely got to watch the first one. Then I definitely got to watch this one as well. So very cool. Never thought I'd get these on Blu-ray. I just assumed I was going to pick these up either just by themselves each individually on DVD. Or I think there's a DVD like 2-pack. I figured I was going to grab that at some point. But I ended up getting both of these on Blu-ray, so that's pretty cool. Didn't expect that. Really thought I'd grab these on DVD just because I figured I figured that was the way I was going to find them. I just thought, when I eventually come across these, it's going to be DVD. But no, happened to get them both on Blu-ray. I think both were $5 a piece, so very awesome. Really cool to have Mirrors 2. Very cool. This actually comes with a bonus title too. This comes with where is it? The DVD. I believe it's on the DVD. Yes. Original Korean feature film Into the Mirror. So very cool. It comes with a bonus movie. So this actually has 2 movies onto it. Mirrors 2 and Into the Mirror. Very cool. Looking forward to checking both of those out. So awesome pickup. Awesome find. Again, brand new factory seal, but marked as used. So really cool pickup. So there you go. That is everything that I grabbed from FYE. Got a lot of awesome stuff right here. Many cool finds. I need to hit up FYE more often. I really need to get out there more often, just hunt around. One of the nice things about it is the fact that it is kind of overwhelming, and I say that, even though it sucks, it's also kind of nice because I don't ever go, like, too overboard at FYE, because I guarantee you, had I spent, like, 2 hours in the store, I would have walked out with, like, I spent, like, what, $50 on this? $44.13, so, I probably would have walked up with, like, $300 worth of stuff had I looked over, like, through everything they had, because I'm sure I would have found many, many, many more good deals, but since it is so overwhelming, after you're in there for like a half hour, you're like, okay, I'm done. Like, I found some good stuff. If there's anything else cool, I'll just leave it for another time. Like, it's so overwhelming. There's so much to look through. It does become overwhelming to the point where you're just like, I gotta call it quits. I'm gonna be here forever if I don't just leave. So that's kind of one of the nice things. I never go too overboard spending money there all at one time because there's just so much to look through, and I never get around to actually looking through it all. So I do got to hit at FYE more often. I'll try to hit at the store more often, try to run out there more often, and probably find some great deals. So anyway, guys, that is it. So, like I always say, if you like this video, please give me a like. Just click the little thumbs up icon. I would really appreciate the support. Also, if you're not already subbed, please do. And if you are not already over at cinemasickness.com, head on over there, check it out. There's a lot more to see there than just these videos. All kinds of up-to-date information on deals I find that are going on. Up-to-date information on what I'm currently up to. Also, if you like my videos, check out the videos from Team Sickness as well. A lot of great collection updates and reviews from those guys and gals. And also, while you're there, be sure to click on the merchandise tab and purchase yourself a Cinema Sickness sticker, a Cinema Sickness button, and or a Cinema Sickness t-shirt. I would really appreciate the support. And you can find links to all my social media sites, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It is all there at cinemasickness.com. And also, like I said, if you haven't watched yesterday's Daily Sickness video, check it out. Again, it's a brand new tour of my library, my theater room. Definitely check that out if you haven't already. You guys have been waiting for that. You guys have been asking me for that. You guys keep saying you want to see it. Finally did it. So again, if you haven't watched that video, check it out. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great Saturday, and I will see you on Monday. Goodbye.